Second down. First down. Ten. Five. Turnover. White 9, black 0.
Welcome into the 14U Championship here on the DR Sports Media Network. Apologies for the late coverage here in this one. It's Texas Epic leading 9-0. Hopefully you've been tuned in to the game. Got things started a little early. Bench Splasher Mark Henry here in this one. Austin Hill on his second series here for the Texas Epic offense. And the Longview product fires across the middle. Catch and completion out to his receiver, Brady Smith. And it's going to be a first down.
Hey, you talked about Austin Hill. This is one of those guys, a rising freshman. You mentioned Longview, East Texas roots. Hill's been a guy that's been prominent with Texas Epic on the DR7 circuit the last couple of years. You can see Jaden Herndon, one of the top 20-28 receivers there in the camera shot. If you check out the platform.dr.com, 2028 spotlight article on Herndon, you're going to see this guy the next couple of years be one of the top Texas performers in the state of Texas.
Quads to the left for Austin Hill on first down. He's rolling that way. Hill will take the 4-second violation there. So you got 4 seconds to get a pass off here in the DR7 circuit, or it's a loss of down. Mark?
Well, definitely, you got to speed your clock up a little bit. But also on the flip side, you don't want to make a mistake. Right now they're up 9-0. I know what Coach Dunn's telling them, hey, take the completion, make the right read. Don't give us a turnover. We got the momentum right now.
So 9-0 your score. Texas Epic scored on their opening possession. They then got a red zone stop. Texas Epic defense locking in. That's Herndon in motion. Hill rolling out to the left. Hill hits Herndon. And Herndon made the first defender miss, then gets tagged. He picks up a solid gain there. And it'll be a third down and about 7 to go for Texas Epic.
Ben Herndon makes it look so easy. Just glides when he runs. You know, great route runner. His catch radius is up there with some of the best in his class. This is a guy that's already got offers from Michigan State, Oregon, Texas Tech. You know, you're going to see this guy started to climb up the recruiting ranks as he gets older. Only a freshman.
Made a big impact for Longview as a freshman. He'll be a sophomore next season. As here's a 3rd down and 7. Texas Epic got to get it to the 10. And it's going to be a false start for Epic. So that's going to be a defensive stop for Southlake. And it'll be 9-2. SLAKE on the board here with the defensive stop. It appears anyways. Referee's going to sort this one out.
He calls it a false start, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, we got delay a game on the defense.
No, it's going to be a delay of game on the defense. So maybe trying to simulate the snap there was SLAKE. So it will remain 9-0.
Sure, not in a 7-on-7 game.
A couple of more guys to look out for Texas Epic. Cayman Flowers on the defensive side. Talking about a guy that's 6'4". He's only an 8th grader, Ben. He plays defensive end and tight end. Longview is going to be loaded the next couple of years.
One of the historic programs, not just in East Texas, but the entire Lone Star State. Don Smith huddling everyone up here. And it looks like we're going to get some clarification on that last call.
Being a couple of more guys for Epic to look out for. Grayson Minshew had a great game yesterday, a touchdown in pool play. Brady Smith is another guy to look out for. And Gage Trosback. We talked about him yesterday. Gilmore High School, another class of 2028 guy. A few playmakers that they have on offense to check out those guys as Hill comes under center.
So I believe this will still be 3rd down. They just moved him up 5 yards. That's the situation we were in. So here's Austin Hill. Hill has the completion. He'll pick up a 1st down on the catch made by Brady Smith.
Smith has been one of those guys that gets open easily. Works the underneath routes. Texas Epic is one of those offensive juggernauts that we've seen over the years. Coach Don Smith has these guys ready to play every time they step on the field. 14U
championship game. A lot of these kids on the opposition probably familiar to Don Smith. We saw him run school teams over the years with Highland Park and Southlake. Started Texas Epic up several years ago. As here's Austin Hill rolling out to the right. Hill, 1st down throw. He'll take the 4 seconds. Smith was our coach of the year in the first season of DR7. They won 3 championships. That 15U team was fun to watch.
Absolutely.
Several of those kids have gone on to the college ranks now.
Absolutely. And then, man, shout out to my guy, Buck Randall, you know, starter at Highland Park. Took him all the way to a state championship appearance for Highland Park. One of those guys that we saw come up through the Texas Epic program.
Started as a sophomore at Highland Park. Last quarterback to do that was one Matthew Stafford, Mark. I think he's done pretty well for himself.
Absolutely.
Here's Austin Hill, 2nd down throw, rolling to the right. Hill throws it up, and too tall for Grayson Minshew. So 3rd down and goal coming up. We saw Texas Epic make the red zone stop. Can SLAKE rise to the occasion and do the same here?
Defense, defense, defense down in the red zone. That's what I'm preaching to those guys. Rally to the football. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a big ball to Herndon here. He's been one of those red zone targets since pool play yesterday for Texas Epic.
Texas Epic 5-0 on the weekend. Took down MBK in the semifinals. 6-point win over MBK to make it to this stage. As here's Austin Hill on 3rd down, over the middle, jump ball up to Jaden Herndon, and just nothing you can do. Big Jaden Herndon with another touchdown. He has had himself an impressive weekend, and Texas Epic goes on top 15-0. What did you see on that play, Mark?
He uses his hands well. He understands how to get open in space in the back of the end zone. He's a hands catcher of the football. He extended, goes up, makes the big catch. Herndon makes it look so easy, so effortlessly.
SLAKE lost a couple close ones yesterday in pool play. They finished out at 1-2. They've rebounded here on Crown Sunday with 3 wins in tournament play to make it to the championship, coming off an impressive 27-2 win over AP Ranch in the semifinals. Here they find themselves trailing 15-0, and the score will stand there as Hill was trying to get it out to Henry Hightower, and it's an incomplete. So 15-0 your score. And we get the chance to see Preston Hines for the 2nd time, SLAKE quarterback.
Now, a couple of guys defensively. We talked about Cayman Flowers for Texas Epic, 6'4" guy. that's not even in high school yet. He's a great defender, had a couple of deflections yesterday. Wyatt Walters at the safety position for Epic's a guy to look for on defense at the safety position. And Gage Trauschbach, we talked about him. He had a couple pass deflections yesterday.
Here's Hines on first down. It's intercepted. Jaden Herndon making plays on defense as well. A pick six for Texas Epic. They make the score 21-0 here as they are dominating.
Guys, this is one of the top 2028 prospects in the state of Texas. This is what you see here. Early identification when it comes to recruiting. He's already got offers from Michigan State, Oregon, Texas Tech. This is why this guy's on the scene. You see the natural ball skills that he displayed on that play. Defensively, he can do it all.
Makes it look easy. We saw him making plays here on the campus of North Crowley last year at the Crown. Had an insane catch in a tournament game against underdog mentality. And him and quarterback Austin Hill are going to be fun to watch over the next 3 years at Longview High School.
Absolutely. Shout out to Coach John King, one of the best to do it in the state of Texas.
10.
So here's Austin Hill. He'll have quads to the left. He'll roll the other way, though. Throwing a jump ball up into the air, and hit his receiver there, Dylan Whitty. Whitty couldn't complete the catch there, so the score remains 21-0.
4 minutes.
As we have 4 minutes to play, Hines looking to bounce back from that pick six that he threw on the last series.
Let's see what SLAKE does here. That first drive, they moved it down the field, but the Texas Epic defense stiffened up in the red zone and got a turnover. Let's see what they can do here to kind of combat that.
Okay.
We saw the 8-1-3 Hawks 14U team look strong last weekend in the Villages. Texas Epic looking the part as one of the nation's best 14U teams so far in this one as well, too.
Lockdown defense by Texas Epic.
Second down.
Forcing the 4 seconds. It's going to be second down now. Looking at the weekend for Texas Epic, they've won all of their games by 6 points or more. The semifinal matchup against MBK, their closest contest, that game we streamed against 940 Elite, was a 9-point win for Epic. They followed that up with a 27-0 win over Clear Elite, then beat Minnesota Go Get It 33-8. Had a 20-point win over TA2 Live in the opening round of tournament play. Second down 15 for Hines. Hines going long, and another interception for Jaden Herndon. 3 more points on the board for Texas Epic, and Herndon getting it done on both sides of the ball, the definition of a baller.
He's a plug-and-play type player, man. He's doing it all.
So 24-0 Texas Epic. Jaden Herndon has a pick six. He follows that up with an interception as well. And a little confusion here on if we've reached mercy rule status or not. And we have Texas Epic, your 14U champions in convincing fashion. Austin Hill, the quarterback for Epic, getting it done. Jaden Herndon making plays on both sides of the ball. And Texas Epic caps off the weekend with an undefeated run in the 14U ranks. Shout out to Epic coming out on top here. They were impressive not only yesterday but on Crown Sunday as well, Mark.
Well, this is what you got to have here, man. A dominant performance from start to finish. We saw them go undefeated in pool play, go undefeated on Crown Sunday. This could be one of those teams that you could see down at the Crown. They punched their ticket to the Villages that could come down and make some noise.
We mentioned those 8-1-3 Hawks last week. That would be a fun matchup.
That would be a great matchup. I would pay to see that.
Oh, I would love to see that at the Crown. That'll be April 12th and 13th. And we will have the trophy presentation when we get to that point here. Here's Coach Smith having a word with his team. You see there, I think this 14U team definitely in the conversation with those 8-1-3 Hawks as one of the nation's best, Mark. We'll get the chance to see how things develop over the course of the season, but a nice win here for Texas Epic, and Jaden Herndon is going to be a force, not just on the 7v7 circuit, but once Longview kicks off that season come fall, that's going to be fun to watch, the Lobo receiver.
He's going to be the next top prospect coming out of Longview. If you go to theplatform.com, he's the platform, one of the platform spotlight players coming out of the weekend. You can see a guy that has tools to play on both sides of the ball, but he's really special with the ball in his hands. A great skill set that, already colleges are on board with that. TCU's also right down the street has offered Herndon. So, this guy's one of those guys that's going to be on everybody's radar. He's going to be a national recruit but by the time he finishes up high school at Longview.
That was the first offer for Jaden Herndon, TCU, and then those other schools got on board. And as you said, Mark, it feels like his recruitment's just getting started. I think once we get going, once we get several more years into that varsity tape, there's probably not going to be a program in the country that doesn't give Mr. Herndon a call.
Absolutely. You see the skill set already, the natural ball skills, and just huge hands and the catch radius that he has. He high points the football. He was a red zone threat. The first game we broadcast yesterday on the stream, he had 3 touchdowns. Just unbelievable weekend by Herndon and Texas Epic.
Texas Epic, as we said, won 3 championships on the DR7 circuit in the 2022 season. Don Smith was named our Coach of the Year winner. The team followed that up with 2 championships in the 2023 season, had a runner-up finish at our Dallas tournament last year. I'm looking forward to seeing them later on in the season. We return to Dallas in late March and then hope to see them at the Crown. I mean, you see that trophy on display there, the Crown. That's the ultimate prize. So they also get that 14U trophy, but in addition to that, you get a paid bid to the Crown National Championship. What does that mean, Mark?
It means that you get a paid bid to come and compete for a national title. This means that you're going to play some of the best teams in the country. All of the winners at each stop of the road to the Crown get a paid bid April 11 and 12 down in Florida, man. Let's go, man. I want to see everybody get a chance to make it out and prove that, settle it on the field. Settle it on the field and see. April 12 and 13, the Crown, the national championship, DR Sports on the road to the Crown. Right now we're in Fort Worth, but man, hey, it got kind of cool. You can see the social medias there. Check us out. The live streams. We are live streaming pool play and championship games on Crown Sunday.
Trying to change the game, Mark. Then you see our upcoming schedule, where we'll be at next week. We'll be heading to the Boot, New Orleans. Then we return here to Texas. That Woodlands tournament's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of teams are already locked in that. Several Florida teams. So if you haven't signed up and you want some smoke, come check us out in the Houston area, February 22nd, 23rd. A lot of great tournaments on deck in March as well. We're back to the Villages to kick off March. Follow that up with a trip up to Atlanta. Several Midwest stops as well. We're heading to Oklahoma City, March 15th and 16th. Follow that up with a visit to the St. Louis area, and then back in Fort Worth area to close out March. Take a week off, then we have the Crown National Championship, as we said, in the Villages. So still plenty of great action. We're just getting started. This is only our 3rd tournament. And, yeah, you see it there. Texas Epic has punched their ticket. That paid bid to the Crown National Championship. Looking forward to that. You see now Jonathan Mumphrey, CEO and founder of DR Sports, getting set to take us down on the field to the trophy presentation. Texas Epic, Coach Don adding to that trophy collection. He's got a whole trophy room, Mark, all that he's won over the years as a coach.
Absolutely, man. One of the finest offensive coordinators. Just one of those guys that started this program from scratch. When the thing about Don Smith is he gets these kids ready to play every time they step on the field. And I would say, Ben, and I think you would agree, he's a little bit of a quarterback whisperer as well.
100%, and he will be the offensive coordinator at ESD in Dallas as we get set to send it down to Jonathan Mumphrey here.
14U championship. Hey guys, congratulations. I've been, Coach Dunn and I have been together for a while, but I want to tell you, y'all probably the most talented team I done seen. I know he done had a lot of talent, and I know you guys are ball today. What I'm super excited about is just see you guys come out and compete and continue to get better. Coach, man, congratulations on your your championship. So, people calling me. Sorry about that. So, great job today. Before I give you guys your trophy, which we all know our whole goal here is to get a paid bid to the national championship. Get a paid bid to the Crown. Y'all did that today. So we want to see y'all in the Crown because I got a lot of teams that want Texas Epic in Florida. So y'all know that. Now you just put a bigger target on your back today by winning today. So my DMs will blow up tomorrow from South Florida, Miami to Central Florida. They're waiting on Texas Epic to come to Florida. But before we do that, we want to get the offense MVP. Hey, we're going to bring him over. Come on over here, buddy. Congrats. Congrats. So this is the thing, man. Y'all got to understand, we love football. Don't get me wrong, 7-on-7. But this is about life and about character. All you guys are talented. So this is a message not for him, just for you guys. Understand this. You control your own destiny. But you also got to understand you control the people around you. And when you're starting the ball and you're one of the top athletes, there's a lot of stuff that come at you. So remember this if you don't remember nothing. Leadership is lonely. Success is lonely. What I mean by that, the people that don't want you to succeed will be going that way. Sometimes you got to go that way. You know what I'm saying? So understand that. So sometimes you got to say no. Because your best friend's going to want you to succeed. They're going to keep you from doing negative stuff. So always keep your mind right and your head right. You guys, it's big future. And the great thing about y'all future, y'all get paid. We didn't get paid. So I want to just continue to sow in you guys live and understand it. So congrats. You're our offensive MVP. You'll go down to the sports defense MVP. You'll go down and they'll give you an award down at the Sunglass tent.
Yes, sir.
So he'll take care of that for you. Congrats.
Thank you,
Keep working.
Stay here first so we'll get 2 pictures before you go.
Yeah, just slide over there. Yeah.
Austin.
Okay. Austin. Oh, is that you out there spinning it? I thought you had a hurt hand.
Still do.
Hey, you know what? So I'm going to just tell y'all this, guys. Make it even prouder moment for me is I'm from East Texas. These two East Texas boys. I'm from Kilgore, Texas. And that's why I learned to play football. I didn't have this talent. I didn't travel. I didn't do anything. But, hey, man, I've been watching you grow. Keep spinning it. We want to congratulate you on your offensive MVP. I didn't know you was out there spinning. I was just watching everybody. So, congrats, man. Keep spinning it. Your future's bright. They're going to take care of you when you get down there. So, appreciate you. I don't want to shake your hand. Congrats. He'll take care of you. You can slide over. With that said, Coach Dunn, I got to get to you. I just want to tell you, man, you know what? You done been our Coach of the Year and all that stuff. So it's great to see you back at this winning table.
Yep.
So we're glad to have you guys. Congratulations on your paid bid.
Sir. Appreciate it. Thank you very much,
yes, sir.
guys.
Congratulations, Texas Epic 14U DR7 Fort Worth champions. They cap off an undefeated weekend. Austin Hill, even with the hurt hand, that couldn't hold him back. A dominant performance, not just on offense, Mark, but on defense. Jaden Herndon, we talked about him yesterday with those 3 touchdowns on the offensive side of the balls. He gets a defensive touchdown here to kind of pull Texas Epic away, then has the pick later on in the game as well. Just a guy, just a football player, Mark.
He's a plug-and-play type guy. He could be a star on the defensive side of the ball if that's where he wanted to be. But he's one of the top wide receiver prospects in the state of Texas in the class 2026. I think Austin Hill's got a bright future as well down at Longview. Several guys on this particular squad that you're going to see on Friday nights. That's what it's all about. Early identification when it comes to recruiting. That's what the platform Expose the Unexposed is all about. And that's what we do on the DR7 circuit. If you ball, you get the call. This is about exposure for all of these athletes when they come to a DR7 tournament.
Congratulations, Texas Epic, your DR7 Fort Worth champions. For Mark Henry, I'm Mid Spicer. Thanks to everyone who tuned in here on the DR Sports Media Network. We'll see you next time.
We've been around. This is going into our 4th year. And the great thing about DR7, we've proven ourselves to be the most competitive circuit in the nation. We've also proven that we're the most professional circuit. We're going to start on time. We're going to make sure you are there and you get exposure. Another reason you want to come to a DR7 is we have the platform. That's our own grassroots in-house national scouts that are looking for athletes that they can expose the unexposed. We're always going to look at our top 4 and 5-star athletes, but we're looking for those other dogs that's out there. And if you're one of them, you got to come and perform it on the field. As my guys say, if you ball, you get the call. So understand this, DR7 has a lot of different things coming. We're going to have the DR Roundtable, which is all about exposure, where we bring guests on. So at our DR7 event, it's all about exposure.